In Hunterdon County alone, 1,500 kids are living in poverty. I'm Jill Horner. This is Comcast Newsmakers. With me is Bonnie Duncan, Executive Director of the United Way of Hunterdon County. Thanks so much for being with us.
Thanks for having me.
We often think of Hunterdon County as an affluent place, but you say there is a large income disparity that impacts kids.
It is. What we found, and some of the statistics have shown us, is that the increase in poverty in Hunterdon has been very dramatic over the last few years, increasing 117% over the last 4 years.
So with a 117% increase in the rate of poverty in just a 4-year period, what kind of impact does that have on a regular basis on families and on kids in this county?
I think it's just showing us that more and more families are struggling to make ends meet, whether they're in poverty, on the verge. Many folks are just one paycheck away from having difficulties in just getting by, and we're seeing that each and every day, and that's putting an increased challenge for all of our social services to try and help meet that need.
And as an agency, you work in broad categories: education, income, health, safety net services, and as such, you're really looking to put programs in place that make a difference for kids on a regular basis. One of those programs is your school supply kits, and you're looking to collect 1,600 of these. What's included of them? What's the purpose of the program?
What we've done is we've tried to shift the program a little bit from just collecting school supplies to actually building kits. And what we've determined by working with the schools is kind of what are the basic needs that a child needs either at the elementary, middle, or high school levels. What are the basic supplies they need so that everybody is basically ready to learn on the first day. And so we've created kits based on those age groups. And folks will either donate the kits themselves or the various supplies that we need to build the kits. And so it works both ways.
And you are looking for people to get involved with your Tools for School program that runs through August 7th. But in addition to the items that you mentioned, you're looking for volunteers to get involved.
Right. So whereas in the past we have had drop-off locations where people just drop off the supplies, and we'll continue to do that, what's really great is having groups of individuals, families, church groups. They'll come over and spend a few hours and actually build the kits, and it's really fabulous to see them all come together and do that for that purpose.
In addition to that program, the Tools for School program, where you're looking for volunteers, and of course all of the items that we would put in our kids' backpacks, you have two other fundraisers. One is a cut-a-thon in the community. This is August 5th through the 11th. How does it work?
What we've done is we've partnered with several of the hairdressers and salons in the area, and they have agreed that during that week, any haircuts or styles that they do, they will donate $1 back to our United Way to help with the program. So that is, most folks are sending their kids back for that first day of school haircut, so we're hoping that they'll consider supporting in that way.
In addition to that event, the cut-a-thon for the community, that's August 5th through the 11th. You also have another one August 19th. This is a kids cut-a-thon.
And what we're doing there is we've had some hairstylists who have donated their time, and on that day they will be doing haircuts for children, and all we're asking for is a donation there. So again, another way to just support the program.
Thanks so much for being with us, and people can visit your website for all the specifics.
Correct.
We've been talking with Bonnie Duncan, Executive Director of the United Way of Hunterdon County. I'm Jill Horner.